Tyson from the Mrbeast crew apparently just quit the team and was replaced by the world's most known gaming YouTuber, and people are wondering where he's gone. But from having issues with his family at home to literally getting a divorce, the reasonings behind his decisions will shock you. You see, Chris has seemingly disappeared off the face of the earth since all the controversy surrounding his transitioning began. The issues all began just a little while ago when Chris was under fire on Twitter for not wearing his wedding ring anymore, and when fans began to realize that Chris was beginning to paint his nails, they realized that maybe this was deeper than they thought. Chris would even come out and talk about why he painted his nails on one of his TikToks.
Why did I paint my nails? Because my pee-pee big. That's why.
But this would only mark the beginning of Chris's troubles, as recently he came out stating that he was getting divorced. Chris would go on to Twitter to tweet, "For a little over a year now, me and Katie have been separated. We are finalizing things soon, but these things take time. We like to keep our personal lives private, which a lot of people don't understand because we share so much. But this is the only time I want to discuss it." This tweet would end up going on to reach a large audience who believed that it was the end of Chris and the team. But Chris kept making appearances on the main channel and the Reacts channel, but every time that he did, his appearance had changed. This would even get to the point where Chris's entire outfit would begin to have a lot more feminine traits. This would be heavily seen in Mrbeast's most recent video, where Chris would be seen like this. But as the days passed, things ended up getting a lot more heated for Chris, as people would begin to hate him for expressing how he felt. But this drama would end up leading other creators like Sunny V2 and Ben Shapiro to make videos basically blasting him for no reason. But after this drama, Chris would take a break from posting on his personal Twitter and instead began to shift to posting wholesome videos of Tucker on his Snapchat story. But then recently, people began to believe that maybe Chris had lost custody over his own kid when he would post his weekly routine. On his routine, Chris would see his son Tucker only a few times a week due to altercations with his ex-wife. That was until Chris's ex-wife was recently seen on the set of the newest Mrbeast video on Instagram showing her and Tucker, meaning that things between her and Chris still seemed well. But then after the Mrbeast video was posted, Chris wasn't seen on another Mrbeast channel, which led people to believe that maybe Chris was fired. But again, Chris would come out in a response to this on his Snapchat by stating this:
Just because I want to spend time with Tucker and he's traveling a lot, I'm just going to come and go as I please.
This led to Mrbeast fans wondering who would fill his spot on the team, until PewDiePie made an appearance on Instagram with Mrbeast. Everyone is hoping that PewDiePie will fill in for Chris while he is busy so that he can spend time with his young son. But this was then rejected by fans after people remembered that PewDiePie was going to have his own kid. So who will replace Chris?